Hello everyone, I'm Sarkos and I'm gonna help you find your way when joining a match, how to read the map and what to do, what are your options. I'll be using an online tool that is used in competitive matches for planning and briefing. So, you've joined an ongoing match, picked a role. Now what? How do you win? Well, the first thing you need to do is open the map and check the situation. As an officer or squad lead, you'll have many more icons on the map and have a greater understanding of the actual state of the battle. If you're not the officer, this guide will also work, but you'll have gaps, more unknowns, and you'll need to rely on your squad lead to be able to relay information and make sound tactical decisions for your squad. Even so, you need to know what is going on and what needs to be done. The match is in progress. We are holding Western Approach and they are holding Checkpoint. These define the actual front line. Front line is pushed from one side to the other, from one spawn, in this case column A, to the other, column J. You need to identify the actual areas where the capturing of a point occurs. In this situation, checkpoint area, marked by the red 2x2 square. The whole 2x2 area is the capture area, but the circle area has more weight when capturing. Your team's defensive point is Western Approach, marked by the blue 2x2 square. Then you try and read what your team is doing, where the officers are going, who they are engaging, what info are they relaying to the team. At a glance you can read if there is enemy presence close to garrisons or outposts. If there are enemies close to it, it will be indicated by a red triangle with an exclamation mark. For Garys in blue area, detection range is 50 meters, same as for outposts, but the shutdown is just 15 meters, which jumps to 100 meters for the shutdown in red territory. Reading this, we know that those installations aren't detecting anything. Garrison placement is restricted to 200 meters, one from another. These orange circles represent that radius. But an easier way of figuring out placement is by using the size of the squares that are 200 meters in length, which can be very useful when trying to figure out enemy garrison positions. So, let's turn our attention to the reported enemy presence. Always start with checking out your defenses, because if you have none, the enemy is going to capture your point before you capture theirs. Simple enough. Here we see the infantry pushing from the urban area in the east, multiple sightings north through the countryside, and a single outpost all the way in the west. The outpost might be a guess, but it's worth checking out. There is also a tank reported almost inside the circle, but this is a false report since neither the Gary nor the OP outpost have detected anything. On the offensive side, we only have a tank reported. This tank might be the only tank defending, but maybe he's just doing a wide flank and our guys just stumbled upon him. With the initial read of the situation, you can try and form a better understanding of who controls what. Here you see that the enemy is on the offense, with a huge area that is unsecured. An area where the enemy could attack from. This is what hunkering down inside a circle often does. It allows the enemy to encircle the defensive point. You need active defense of the whole area, people patrolling and finding and destroying enemy spawns. You can't do that if you don't leave the circle. Once defenses are taken care of, an offense needs to be established for multiple sides. Since the next offense point is Maison du Creek, there is no realistic way to attack checkpoint from the east, since they surely have defenses up and will spawn from there as well. So the valuable avenues of attack are north, west and south. And lastly, every map has 15 capture points, meaning 15 sectors, of which only 5 are selected at random. That makes it so that every match is that much different and you can't really have the same approach to winning a match. But with this, you should have the most deadly and effective weapon on the battlefield: information. It isn't enough to know how to apply force, but where. Thank you for your time, and if there is anything you think I've missed, be sure to tell me about it in the comments. Also, someone might find it useful. See you in the battlefield, and remember to like and subscribe.